Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a sunset in the meadow. If you guys been to the snowy range in Wyoming, I think that's gonna scream that for sure. Just at the foothill there, I think it's pretty much a good feel of it. I'm using Waterfront. So let's get started. I did a few different things I'm going to explain as I go. First thing, because it's a photopolymer stamp set and it's kind of wash. It's like watercolor. So if it's stamped off a bit, that is normal. That's the way that you can see it's kind of discoloration. That's the way that the stamp set it's built. So I'm going to start with a scrap paper on top of this here because we're going to do some sponging and so on. I'm going to start with basic gray for the mountain. And we're going to put our mountain. I'm just eyeballing going. And I stamp twice so I get different color. Then I'm going to come right here and again, and I can go even again. And even if you get a bit of white when we sponge, that would be like the snow cap on top of the mountain. So we're going to have to mask that, and you're going to say, oh my goodness, masking all that? No. What I done, I got, I don't know, all this here, a bunch of them. And I took one right there at the top of the post-it note, and then you're gonna cut this, and you don't have to cut it very good. It's mountains, so even if it go a bit off when we sponge, it's perfectly fine. Like I said, even if we get some white at the top, that is okay, because it's gonna be like the snow cap. Okay, now you see, now you just have to peel this up. So now this is called masking. So we're going to mask our mountains with the S. That's why we needed a few of them. So let's keep on going. So that way you think, oh my goodness, you know, I have to cut all that. Well, you just cut it once. Maybe that, you know, it's post-it notes, so just separate that. And then I get, and you can reuse that. I had brought mine, I thought to use, but I wanted to share with you how I done a bunch of them. Now, I start with So Saffron for the sunset. And if you guys been following me for a long time, you know when I was in Cheyenne, I did share a lot of picture of sunset. I think Wyoming in the area I was, we get the best sunset. Texas, we get some good sunset too, but it's nothing like the wide open space. Here we go. That's it. Gonna leave that like that. Now I'm going to do a little bit of Marina Mist. And when I say a little bit, I mean very little. So it's the night sky. So you just see a little bit of still of the blue here and there. That we're going to leave that like that for now. Now I'm using Smoky Slate. And I'm going to go sideways a bit. Or up sideways. Here we go. And now at the top I want it very darker because like I said, it's the sun and the clouds. And we get the best sunset when it's a little bit of cloud. And even if you get white patch, that's okay. It's like the sun peeking through. Here we go. I went a little bit more heavy on my blue than the other one, but it's still good. Here we go. You don't have to fuss much with it. I'm going to put a little bit of blue there, get it darker. See, it's going to blend with the other one. Okay, now I'm not happy with right here. Here we go. We're going to leave that like that. Now we're going to remove this. And now I got a tip for... Okay, here though, I want it more down because really the top should be where, like here I get a white peak. I just gonna, now you're gonna say, well, you lost your gray. Not really, I'm gonna come back. See? Here we go. Okay, let's do the next step we're gonna do. It's the trees. And the trees, what I done, I go just on the side here. You need to see both things. Here we go. And then I'm taking my early espresso marker. I get ink here and I don't have a rag. So let's hope I don't rug my stamp. And I just put the trunk of the trees. And here I'm going to go stamp once. Lift it up. Go off a little bit and stamp again. So then you get like a different level. Now I just go here, just take off that in case if it would go on my old olive. I don't have the brown. Then I'm going to go back here, do the trunk. Now I'm going to come right at the foothill there. That one I'm just going to put that. Now again, go on the side. So it doesn't matter how many, trees or whatever, because you know, you can go one here and you count this many, next year you count another. It's a forest or the foothill, a bit of trees. This one I'm going to start, I'm going to start right here and lift it up, and I'm going to go very offset there. Here we go. That's it. That sounds good for me. Now I'm gonna take this one here. It's like the ground. I'm gonna use that in crumb cake. And if you guys been in the mountain there, we got a lot more just sagebrush and brown than we get green. So don't be afraid to put some brown. Here we go. Now I'm going to take old olive and sponge. Yep, lots of sponging in this. And I'm going to start right here. See, it was dark. I don't want that dark. And then I go place darker and some lighter just to give some good character. And if you want, you can always come back with crumb cake. And then I squeeze my sponge. Put a little bit darker there. And I just want to add a little bit more gray on this mountain. Here we go. That is how simple it is. It looked more complicated. Now I use feather together with old olive. And I'm using the happy birthday and feather together. And this time I'm going to go right at the edge here. And I get my happy birthday. Now one more thing, I got another piece. It measured, this it's 5 1/4 by 4. Another piece 5 1/4 by 4. I'm doing the trees one more time. And that's going to be for the inside of the car. So I'm going to come here, stamp, lift it up, and stamp again. And then just to make it look like it's not just, oh, I'm going to just sponge here. Maybe a little bit of green here. So just a little patch of green. Here we go. It don't need much of the sponging. And see, now it looked like the trees are not just floating up in the air. So now let's close all this so I don't put the cardstock in this. And another one, I had took a Wherever You Go, and I thought to bleach out where the sun was, and I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going to keep it there, but I'm not sure about it. I had too much bleach, I think. And so this one I'm using Early Espresso, and just want to reinforce this here. I cut it on the long way because I thought to do a long card, but I said I need more scenery, so I said, well, it's still going this way. We're going to put that right here. So it's a very simple and quick card, even with all the bits and pieces and the sponging. I think that it turned out very lovely. Perfect masculine card. Here we go. Now you get both of them, and here this one. So this is it, my friend, for my sunset in the meadow. Thank you so much for watching. Again, for all the supplies and measurement and color and so on, just below in the description, you're going to have the link to my blog, to this post, or above in the eye. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.